Hello everyone, this is Dave Strong from the Schmitt Music Saxophone Shop. A couple of the questions I get asked most often are what's the difference between a student level instrument and a step-up instrument, and how do I know when it's time to step up? So let's talk about that first question first. What is the difference? A student level saxophone and this look pretty similar. You know, you might see a different color or you might see some flashy silver on it or something like that. But to be honest, that part doesn't really affect the way the instrument plays. What is different between it is something you can't see, but you can hear. A saxophone that's either a step-up level or a professional level is generally going to be made with a lot more attention to detail in the key work. Everything should move a little smoother, should be a little butterier. And then the design of the instrument, all the way from the neck down to the bell here, is a lot more carefully shaped. And instead of just being made to play easily, which is what a student instrument has, this is made to be played beautifully. And it doesn't mean you can't sound beautiful on a student instrument, but it's going to be a lot easier to get a pretty sound, for it to respond better. The higher and the low range are going to be a lot more balanced, because when you're first starting, you're probably just playing a few notes right in the middle there. But as you advance, you're playing some of the really high notes, which are just kind of coming out of the top of the instrument here, you know, my palm keys, or the really low notes where I splonk out of the very bottom of the instrument there. A nicer instrument's going to do everything it can to make it more balanced, a more homogeneous sound, and just a prettier sound. And so that kind of leads into the question, well, how do I know when I'm ready for something like this, for that intermediate or professional instrument? And, you know, a couple ways. The biggest way, I think, talk to your teacher. You know, your teacher's going to have seen you progress. They're going to know where you're at, and they will be able to say, yeah, where you're at right now, I think you should go try them. And that's the second part. The other way that you know when you're ready is go somewhere where you can try a bunch of instruments, you know, whether it's a store or whether it's at an event or something like that. Go somewhere where you can try a lineup of them. You're going to know, you know, if you're not ready for it, you might play a step-up instrument and say, yeah, that feels good, but it feels about the same. I can't really tell. If you're ready, it's going to sound prettier. It's going to feel way better to play. It's just going to feel a lot more balanced and even and have the right kind of resistance. And it's going to bring you a little bit closer. It doesn't do the work for you. It won't just make you a better player, but it's going to make it easier to be a good player. And, you know, so when you are ready, you try a few instruments, you pretty much will know by how nice it plays and how beautiful it sounds. But that's about it. Talk to your teacher and try instruments, and pretty much you'll know. So if you have any questions about that, though, or if you have any specific detailed questions about saxophone, reach out to me in the comments below or find me at the saxophone shop at schmittmusic.com. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video. Thank you.